Hey y'all, excuse me, it's TxStampin Sharon. Welcome to my class tonight. I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator and I love to learn something new and then come on YouTube and teach it to you. So if you have not visited me yet and this is your first time on my channel, I do want to welcome you and I sure do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to spend it with me. I know I have lots of people on my live chat, so I'm trying to connect to that and make sure I see everybody. I I guess I haven't talked in a while, so I got to keep clearing my throat. I'm so sorry. I should do some warm-ups like they do when they're like getting ready to sing, right? I should do that. So anyway, welcome. It is Monday, May the 19th. We are going to be talking about the Extraordinary Flora Washi Tape. Washi tape unlike you've ever seen before. If you are a washi tape fan, I hope you love this new idea. If you're not a washi tape fan, I still hope you love this new idea because it's so unique and so much fun. I actually made even a few cards while I was getting ready tonight because I love this. It is a new product by Stampin' Up, and we're going to dive right into it. Okay, I am seeing lots of, okay, I see lots of you hopping on the chat. I do see my friend Michelle Batson. She is my moderator during this class tonight. So if you have any questions for her, just type the @ and start typing Michelle Batson's name, and you will be able to chat with her directly. And I do see a lot of people who have a little Texas logo by their name, and those are my YouTube members. And I always appreciate anyone who joins my membership here on YouTube. And for that, I give you a special class once a month. And I was going to look that up before I went live because I think I put the wrong date. I think it's June 12th. It is the second Thursday in June. Yeah, that's it. It's not Friday the 13th. That was the first one I posted. That's not right. So anyway, if you are interested in that, you can look below the video and find out all about joining my membership thing. Let's see. Super cute hair. Thank you. I got it cut before I went to the beach. I don't know if I should have. I don't know if I should have done that because I got a little sunburned on my forehead. I'm like, oh, my hat. It was a hot mess. Anyway, had a great time at the beach. We went down. My husband and I. Oh, Linda says that sometimes I would like to see a 360 view of your craft room. Enjoyed your retreat and know nothing about washi tape. Well, you know, I mean, I guess I could do a pan. It's a very small room. Everybody thinks it's big, but it is very small. All right, I think I have chatted enough. I just want to welcome everyone to tonight's class. I'm calling it a class because I'm going to teach you how to use this product. And, you know, I've been a Stampin' Up demonstrator for over 27 years. Yeah, it'll be 28 years in August. Wow, that sounds like a lot. And I always appreciate the support that you give me when you purchase from my Stampin' Up store, when you're watching my YouTube video. I just appreciate your support. So thank you. I appreciate you. All right, let's flip the camera. Gosh, you guys love my hair. Thank you. I'm thinking it's a little too short and you guys are all loving it. So I appreciate that. There we go. Okay, let me scroll down here. Let's see. What else did I see? Love my top. I just felt very summery. You know, I was trying to show off my tan. Yeah, that's it. Not my sunburn. You can't. Yeah, you can see a little bit of burn. I told my friends earlier that I got a little burn, a little pink around the edges. I did really good with sunscreen. My daughter, who's an esthetician, would be so proud of me. We did really good. We only got burned, you know, in those spots that we just missed. We are going to be playing with washi tape, and this washi tape is very unique. I knew when I saw it that I was going to love it so much, I bought 2 rolls. And let me just tell you, I haven't even made a dent in 1 roll. You'll see what I mean. Here we go. So it is called Extraordinary Coordination. Okay, we've got the stamp set. We have the die. That is a bundle that you can save 10%. Okay, the washi tape is separate. All right, and this is on page 84 and 85 of the annual catalog that started in May. Okay, so when I started looking at the examples, I was like, okay, all right, I can kind of get a gist over what they're doing. Wonder what they put the washi tape on. Anyway, so I actually kind of ran through all of this with my team members on our last team meeting. I opened up the washi tape, not this one, and we dug in. And they gave me input as to what to try, okay? So I'm going to go through. Now, your job as in the live chat, your job is once I go through everything, I want you to tell me anything else that you can think of that we can do with this washi tape. Okay, that's your assignment. So at the end, I'm going to be waiting for that. So kind of wait until I'm done showing you all the ideas. And I have some. If you're one of my team members and you were at that meeting, I've got other things to show you too. So so once I show you all the ideas, then I want you to tell me in the live chat what else we could do with this tape. If you're watching the replay, let me know in the comments. I want to know because I'll do it. Like if I haven't already done it, I'll do it. Carmen says, when are my team meetings? My team meetings are on the second Saturday of the month, and it is a Zoom meeting. And Stampin' Up! Is having a special this month. So if you want to join, we do have a promotion that you can shop for up to $165 and join my team, which is already a fantastic idea, but there's more to it. All right, let me get to what all we're using tonight so I can show you the cards. The other stamp set that I picked was the Right Words. It has just become my go-to stamp set. And I wanted to show you these items. They are in the annual catalog. I'm going to be using a embossing folder that is not from the annual catalog. It's an online exclusive. After the live is over at 8:30 p.m. Central, which is in an hour and a half from now, you can go over and download the handout that shows you the different ideas and the different ways to use the washi tape that I'm going to be showing tonight. I'll just put that there. So there's the stamp set. And here's the thing. The sentiments that came with it were really tiny. That's why I picked the Right Words. Okay. This is the embossing folder that I'm using. It's called Glass and Gardens. And there's 2 of them in there. And I'll just tell you from experience, this one is very pretty, but it was too big for my washi tape. This one just complemented my washi tape perfectly. Okay. Now here's the dies. And that's all that's in there. Okay. That's all you need. As I played with it, I was like, why do I even need the stamp set? Well, eventually you're going to run out of washi tape. And so you do need the stamp set. That was my thought. So the difference is you would have to color your images when you stamp them. This is already colored. Okay, that's just cutting to the chase. Okay, that's the difference. There you go. Oh, thank you, Sue. She says she loves my nails this week. Y'all, the beach was a little rough on my nails. I had to go I had to go get them fixed. I was like, whew, I don't think I've ever torn up. I guess it was the sand. I don't know. Kate Wright says, I'm so dumb sometimes. I bought the Extraordinary bundle but did not notice the washi tape. It's now coming on Wednesday. You know what, Kate? Don't beat yourself up. It was hard to realize. Because it said collection, I thought I was getting all of it. And so I went back and double checked, and sure enough, I wasn't. So it's not just you, my friend. Okay, the other item that we're using is window sheets. Now, I don't know if y'all know that Stampin' Up! Sells 12 by 12 window sheets. Okay, so when I cut window sheets ahead of time, I tend to lose it before I'm ready. So I decided tonight I'm not going to cut it. There's 2 pieces in here. And we're just going to get the whole divider out. There's 2 pieces, and like I said, I tend to lose it if I cut it ahead of time. So I decided to not cut it ahead of time. Let me give you a little stats on how big you need. So the washi tape measures 3 inches. It's a little shy of that, but everything I'm going to cut, well, not everything. The things that I'm going to cut are going to be 3 inches. However, I'm going to leave it at 12 inches because I want to show you something that's just so cool. Let's see. Hopefully I won't lose that big piece. A lot of y'all are saying, like Suzette, that you've never used washi tape. Now, your typical washi tape comes in a roll. Well, I guess this is on a roll. But you can see the difference. Your normal, typically washi tape has, it's a solid or it's got a pattern. And you would just apply it different ways. There's lots of things that you can do with washi tape. Stampin' Up! Hasn't sold washi tape in a long time, and this is so unique, it can't even compare to this. So, like I said at the beginning, if you have been a washi tape fan, I hope you love this idea. If you've never used washi tape, I still hope you love this idea. All right, so you need to understand that the part that you're touching is a wash. You're just going to lose it. Don't worry about it. There's a lot more to go. Okay? So I'm going to turn this sideways, and I'm going to put it down about right there. And these are just the different things that we learned in my team meeting. It can buckle, so kind of be careful when you're putting it down. It ends up repeating the color pattern, and this is why I'm leaving it at 12 inches because I wanted you to see how far. I'm almost there. That the pattern repeats. So you can see, here's my flower. Oh, let me zoom in. Here, let me cut it off. This might have been a little bit bigger than 3 inches because I swear it was 3 inches. Looks like it's like 3 inches, 3 1/8 inch. So maybe cut your paper 3 1/2, 3 1/2 should do it. So I'm a little shy. I can see that I kind of rolled off of it. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the pattern. So here we have this color section right here, and then the same flowers repeat. Let me put this down. So that when you take the die, it cuts out. Move the die down, it cuts this section of colors out. Y'all see it? So then it just keeps repeating. You've got, what are the colors? Oh gosh, I was going to look that up. Does it tell me on here? Probably not. Hold on. We got to tell you the colors. Really? I put it on my blog. It's like berry burst, strawberry slush. Anyway, there's just different colors. And so then it changes. You can see that's another section of colors. All right. So super fun concept. All right, now let's cut this out. Do I want to cut this out? Yeah, we'll cut one out because I want you to see the difference. Let's go out. Whoops. Whoa, wrong way. All right, let me scroll down. Okay, so y'all are chatting about other things. Just want to make sure I didn't miss a question. All right. So I want you to see the difference, and then I'm going to show you a card. Okay. Now I am going to tape this down so that it doesn't move on me. Yeah, I was talking about team meeting. Stampin' Up! Has a promotion during May. If you join my team, you'll be invited to a special event that I am doing. It'll be a private YouTube event that I am doing with 5 other demonstrators. We're going to give you ideas to use 6 different, what did I do? Oh, I didn't put the plate. Hold on. 6 different Stampin' Up! Bundles or stamp sets. And so we have like 24 tutorials that you guys will have for free. All right, I needed my plate in there. Okay. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Isn't that so loud? It's okay. It's the window sheet. That's what's doing it. Okay. So then you have clear, let me see. Clear little translucent plasticky, because this is on a window sheet, okay? I'm going to show you a card made with the window sheets. And then I can just cut these out. You can leave them or go ahead and pop them out, which is what I prefer to do once I've used the die, because some of them could slip out. Whoops. You do want to, when you're pulling the washi tape roll, you want to kind of go slow so that, how do I say it? You know how, like, what is it in the kitchen? Would it be the, not plastic wrap, maybe the wax, maybe foil. You know how aluminum foil, like if you don't pull it evenly, it would like tear. So this does tear. So don't think that it, just because it's plasticky that it won't tear. It will tear. Okay, so we got all these cut out. And even the ones at the end that I told you it's a wash, you can still use those and just layer on top. And no one's gonna know. No one's gonna know. It's the coolest thing. All right. Press and seal. Yes, that one will do it too. Any of the, I mean, I'm trying to think, wax paper doesn't really do it. But, okay, so then you have all of these, right? So let me show you a card And then you can just add these straight to the card. Okay, so let me get, we'll just do white. So this is one card I did. So you can see it's translucent, right? But it's very pretty. And I got a trick to show. I have another hack to show you because, where's my layers? So we're going to make a card. We're going to make a different card than what I've already made. And here's the fun thing. How do you stick it down? Good question, Kathy Walsh. I'm getting ready to show you, girl. Good question. Who would have thought that because it's translucent, remember it's on a window sheet, okay? Just shiny little window sheet, that I can use dimensionals. Now I just happen to have a few stamps ready to go. What is this one? How about I Miss You Already? So this is just one way, Kathy, that you can add to your card. Add the washi tape to your card. Oops. Look how simple. Simple, simple. And you can't see the washi tape. I mean the washi tape. You can see the washi tape. You can't see the dimensionals. Isn't that so fun? Georgia has to go. It is fascinating, Georgia. Make sure you come back and watch the replay. So that's a simple card, right? Just a simple version. And then I wanted you to see it on basic white, and then I wanted you to see it on strawberry slush because you can see the transparency of the window sheet, but I think it's pretty. Now these little flowers, forgot about those. Where are they? Do I want those? Yeah, that'll be fine. I want this one. Why are these purple? How did I get purple flowers? I don't want purple. I don't want that color. Where's my other? That's so weird. Okay, let me just, for demonstration purposes, I'll show you. So apparently I have cut onto the next section. Hold on, let me see. Let me see what I did. Here's one. I wanted this one. That's kind of this. Nope, that's the wrong color too. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine, y'all. Oh, here we go. How about this? So you can also take and use, where do we want this? Liquid glue. And then just tuck it back. And you can't see that, of course. Of course, when it dries, you really couldn't see it. But I love the fact that these are translucent and you can use glue dots, dimensionals, liquid glue, whatever you want, and it works. I don't think I like that. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to fix this one. You will see this one posted again, but it's going to look different. I'm going to take that off. It doesn't match. I don't know what I did. I don't like that. I'm changing my mind. Okay. All right, let me show you some other examples. Okay, so I will fix that glue dot, and like I said, y'all will see that card again. So that's one way. And then I've just been saving these bits and pieces. You'll find a way to keep them. I'll show you what I've done shortly. How about if we add it to basic white cardstock? Cindy says, so beautiful. I've been looking at this for a long while. I absolutely love this. Now this ends up being the pattern, once you get the pattern going, ends up being right over 6 inches. Okay, so I'm just going to plop this down right here. The more you work with it, the less wrinkles you get. You're going to get some wrinkles at first, but the more you work with it, the less you get. On the window sheet, you can pull it back off, not on the cardstock. Not so much, not as easily. Okay. So now we have this, right? And what if I don't want to use the dies? What if I just want that on a card base? Someone said they were going to do that, and I was like, wait, what? Okay. Okay. All right. So I decided to cut 5 1/4. And I'm going to go ahead and cut by 4. And I'm going to use this. That's not a waste. Okay. Now, I just realized that I added it to the card separate. I'll show you. Hold on. So this is the card I made using this idea. And what I was trying to say is, I flipped it. So my card is kind of backwards. But do you see what I'm saying? Just add it to basic white and make that your card. Okay? So because I have this blank here, I added a strip of cardstock. And there you go. Jan says the washi tape would be a really cute belly band on a fun fold card. It would. It really would. That's something I didn't try. But do y'all see this? That's what I did to make this card. Okay, so there's that. So Wanda is suggesting to use the brayer as we unroll. And I'm going to tell you, I did try that. I think I tried it. So we also tried to use, what's it called? Adhesive sheets. Not such good luck with the adhesive sheets. And I tried using the brayer for that. So let me just show you. So the adhesive sheets, these are we tried all kinds of things. And right now, I think this is just the adhesive sheet added to the basic white. I got lots of bubbles. I don't know if y'all can see. Lots of ripples, lots of bubbles. However, this is not ruined because when you cut it out with the dies, it's fine. So don't think that when you get it and you use it and you're like, dadgummit, I got bubbles in it. Now it's ruined. It's not, because once you line everything up, so back to the brayer, I struggled with it. I tried taping it down. I just didn't do as well using the brayer, Wanda. If you had better luck, maybe I just need to practice more. Maybe I just need to do that more. All right, so now I'm going to cut this out. So I'm kind of going back and forth, and I apologize, but there's so much. The adhesive sheets by Stampin' Up come in sections. And we thought that that would be a really good way to adhere these, right? To use the adhesive sheets. That's not my favorite, and I won't do it that way. You saw how easy it was to use dimensionals or liquid glue, and I just want to show you if I have a good example here. So we're just going to pop all these out again. So the window sheets come in section. Did I even get those out? Window sheets. I keep saying that. Adhesive sheets come in strips. What did I do with that? Hold on. Let me grab it. Shoot. Well, I won't grab it. I didn't put it back where I usually do. Okay, so let me find one. Basically, you can't get the adhesive sheet off as easily. Oh, look at that one. It is coming off. Oh, I know what it was. Sorry, Renee's probably on here, and that's so. If you put the adhesive sheet on the basic white, you can get the backing off. If you put it on the window sheet, you can't hardly get it off. And I thought, I am not going to sit there and pick on YouTube. So you can use the adhesive sheets also to, hey, that matches that card. It's the same flower. Huh, look at there. I told you I was going to fix it. There we go. I fixed it. Perfect. Now we have it on white and on the window sheet. Okay. So does that make sense about the adhesive sheets? Using the brayer, trying to get it on with the brayer, it was cumbersome for me, but maybe I just need to practice more. Okay. So that's another idea, another hack. Now, my team members came up with lots and lots of ways, and I just thought it was super fun. And when I thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to share all these ideas with my YouTubers because it was such a great idea. Okay, so then let me just show you. These are the cards that I made during the class or during the team meeting with my team. And I don't think on this one you can't see it very well, but I just used the scoring tool. I think I pulled it back off and used the Simply Scored and just made simple lines. And then I added some to the card with liquid glue, and then I added some with the dimensionals. Some are on basic white, some are on the window sheets. So this is a combination of using both techniques, okay? And then this one, I just used basic white and did my flowers that way, okay? And this is that embossing folder that I told you is an online exclusive. It's this one right here. If you missed it, it's called Glass and Gardens embossing folder, and there's 2 in there. And they're little, so it worked perfect for just the side of my card. Okay, so there's that. Okay, I got more ideas. You ready for this? Are you ready for this? What if we use the stamp set? Let's let's pull out the stamp set. Poor stamp set. Poor stamp set's not getting used. Now, I am going to use my Stamparatus. If you have a MISTI or a different stamp positioning tool, this next part will help you. So what we're going to do now is, okay, so this is one that I have left over, and I have put it on basic white, and this white looks like it's closer to 4 inches. Yeah, so do 4 inches when you're using your strips. It is very simple. Who said that? Helen. It is very simple and very pretty. I totally agree. Okay, so if you take the stamp, it lines up. This was my team's idea. What if we stamp on the washi tape? What? I got to get something. Hold on. To do that, you need a StazOn. StazOn is a solvent type of ink, and the washi tape is not porous, which means it's not going to absorb. It won't absorb memento. So you need StazOn to stamp on the washi tape. Okay? Just hold on. Hold on again. I just thought I was organized. I don't want to stamp StazOn on my mat, so we're going to protect our surface here. Wow, I lined it up pretty good. Okay. Just grab this. Okay. Rebecca, that glass and garden is a new fave with me. I love it. Now I'm just going to tape this down. Now remember, at the beginning, I told you that if y'all come up with something that I'm not going to show you, I want you to tell me, and we will give it a try. Now StazOn the photopolymer stamps. So just keep that in mind. So it's going to stain your stamp. Now you could probably do this without a stamp positioning tool, but it's really hard. All right, we're just giving this a good rub. Let me grab this. How are y'all liking these hacks using the Extraordinary Flora Washi Tape and stamp set and dies? Let's see if we got it. And it's kind of sticky, and it didn't work. What? Oh, maybe I grabbed an ink pad that's not juicy. Good grief. Well, that was funny. You can see that it worked before. That's so weird. All right, let's try this again. Nothing like it happening during a live. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. All right, did it move? Probably. Let's see. Renee is on here, and she was at my team meeting, and she knows that it worked. So let's try that again. Okay, not as dark, but it worked. Can you see it? Just a very subtle outline. I am going to say that I should have checked and re-inked these prior to going live. I have several of these, and I probably grabbed the 2 that are not as juicy. I've got one that is super juicy. But y'all can see that, right? It just means that I use my product. Mary says her stays on can't get juicy even when she uses the ink refill. So I want to show you my card. See how much brighter that is? So here's the proof. So this is actually from the stamp set itself. I decided, you know, maybe I should use one of the stamps in there. And I thought, what a sweet wedding. What a sweet wedding card. Simple. Just use the embossing folder on basic white. Perfect, right? No stress, Sarah Kendall. Girl, you know me so well. All right. How about if we just use Memento, because we know that works. I'm going to grab my magnets off the back. And what if I grab, oh, hold on. Let's see here. What if I grab a piece of designer series paper? Now my designer series paper is 6 inches, right? And we've already said the stamp is 3 inches. The washi tape roll is a little bit wider. So I'm just going to scoot this over. Oh, I was like, what happened to my tape? And we'll get another piece. Just make sure this stays where I want it. Thank you, Michelle. Berry Burst, Coastal Cabana, Darling Duckling, Flirty Flamingo, Lost Lagoon, Old Olive, Petunia Pop. Petunia Pop, that was the color I couldn't think of. Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce, and Strawberry Slush. Those are the colors in the washi tape. You're so good, Michelle. Thank you. I don't know what I'd do without you and Renee. Okay. I did not do this for my team, so this is a surprise for them if they're watching, any of my team members. I want it a little bit darker, so we're going to do it again. How fun is that? Let me just show you the card I made. Then you're going to really think it's fun. How fun is that? How simple is that? Okay? So simple. I die cut. I put it on my card. I use some embellishments. The matte dots. I forgot to add that to the supply list. But look how pretty. What do y'all think? Super simple. Now let's talk about this embossing folder a little bit. So I want you to see the embossing folder. Let's see here. So can y'all see it? It kind of, I call it like tapers off, or it has a different, Sarah Kendall says, oh my gosh, I've got to have all of it. Then my job has been done. I have taught you well. So I say that this tapers off, right? So I thought, well, what if I emboss one side and I flip it around and line it up and do the other side? Don't do that. This is what you get. You get a hot mess. I tried really hard, and where it met in the middle just made a mess. So don't do that. If you do that, maybe you could fix it, which is what I was going to try, and I ran out of time. You know, turn me loose in my studio when I'm getting ready to have you guys over for class and I just start playing. I mean, you could do something like that maybe, or you could do something like this. Y'all, there's the answer. Now I have the pattern on both sides. I'm so glad I told y'all this problem. Because it's not a problem anymore. Let's make a card. There you go. We always, what am I using to press the Stamparatus? It's called, what is it, Renee? A Chucky? A Clucky? a Chucky. I've been gifted several of these, and this is actually like a door handle. I don't know where my other, oh, here's the other one. And this is just, like you put it under furniture to move furniture around. So it's just to give it even pressure when you are wanting to get that with your Stamparatus or your positioning tool. I think I want this to be on the top. Okay, let's make a card. We got pieces. Oh yeah, I was going to show you all that. Have I given you guys enough ideas with the washi tape? Okay, so now is your time to start letting me know in the live chat if you can think of other ways I can use the washi tape before this live is over. Kate says that I'm so full of great ideas tonight. Yay! Okay, Cindy says it's a Chucky tool. Okay. Renee says, how did you make that? You just have to flip the paper around. It is a Chucky tool. Yeah, so what I did, Renee, was, let me get, I know I had some paper cut. I lined it up on the bottom and I scooched it over. Why does that look crooked? There we go. I ran it through, then I took it out. And I can do this if you guys need me to. And then I put it back inside to try to get the other side. Well, like this. Just flipped it around. I'll do it, and then that way y'all can see. All right, let's fix this card. So now we have this. Okay, so here, let me show you what I've done. These are all the pieces on basic white. And you see, you end up with so many pieces. Like, this is going to last a long time. Here is the pieces left over from where I stamped on the designer series paper, and this is the ones on window sheets. Okay? So we've got our strawberry slush. Let's get those pieces out. Let's just make a card. How fun is this? Let's get all of those out. What are we missing? Y'all, I just can't quit playing with it. It's an obsession. It's become an obsession. Washi tape obsession. Okay, so we have these pieces. And then we have our stamp set. Let's grab a different one. How about a birthday card? So that's what I did on the birthday card. Where is it? Maybe I didn't. I didn't do it on this one. So we're going to do it on this one. Okay. So I put to someone worth celebrating every single day on the outside of another card and put happy birthday on the inside. Let's do that. Linda says, I use an air hockey paddle for a Chucky. I think it's just that even pressure. Could I do washi tape in that piece in the middle and trim it down? Yeah, that's a good idea, Kathy. We can do that. Okay, so let me just show you what I was gonna do. Oh, I know. I'll do what I was gonna do on this one, and then I'll make this one, and we will do your idea, Kathy. How's that? Okay, so let's move this off. And I was going to stamp. I really wish I had more space to do all the things that I want to do. I just need more table space. Kind of overkill, but it'll work. Okay. I just had so much that I wanted to show y'all tonight. I'm really not wanting, well, we'll just use it. It's fine. No, I think I want strawberry slush. I don't want black on this one. Strawberry slush is one of the new in colors. But for those of y'all who've been around a hot minute, we've had this color before. Okay, so first of all, I don't think my paper is even. That was just a piece I cut. Yeah, it's not. Hang on. We're going to need a different piece of paper. Let's see if we can straighten it up. No, I'm just going to do. What do we think that is? Hold on. How wide? Let's do 1.5. Yep, about 1.5. Whoops. Now this card isn't going to be in the handout that I have ready for y'all that goes live at 8:30 when my blog post goes live, because we're making this one up as we go. Okay. Okay. And then we need a piece on the inside. We're just going to say happy birthday. Okay. So my thought was, yeah, we're just going to add this on with liquid glue. I'm so happy Strawberry Slush came back too, Gail. I love Strawberry Slush. Oh, the number for the corrugated embossing folder. Michelle, I'm sure we'll grab that for you. I did not add that to my list of supplies either. I forgot about that. It's hard to remember everything, y'all. Okay, and we'll just add this to the inside. I sure hope y'all enjoy. And I did it upside down. Really? Really? No, 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 no. Come on. Gosh, I did it upside down. Y'all should check. Check to make sure you're going the right way. Do as I say. Don't do as I do. Oh my gosh. Okay. Y'all probably watched me do that too. You're like, she's got that on upside down. All right, so now my concept was, or my thought was, let's just pop these up with some dimensionals. We'll just see if we like our creation card on the fly. Oh, I have 2 of these. What if we put one right here? Yeah, I like that. We'll just, okay, so this one looks like it's on the adhesive sheets. Let's just see. It is, and I'm not going to pick that. It's too much. It was on a window sheet, and I put it on an adhesive sheet. And this, I think I'm just going to add. Right there. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about our card on the fly? I love it. I love this stuff. Okay, now let's play with Pretty Peacock. Is Tammy on tonight? Tammy loves Pretty Peacock. She was at my team meeting, and so that's why I did some of the cards in Pretty Peacock. Let's trim this down. Okay, so let me get my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. All right. So when I put it in, I was thinking I would do half. Yeah, you guys love my card on the fly. And so I was like, okay, I'm only going to do half. Oh, I know. I took it all the way up to this line right here. Okay. Then I measured it at the bottom. I got it lined up there. I love that too, Suzette. I mean, it was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I was gonna throw it away, and then I was like, no, this will be a teaching time that I can teach them what not to do. And now look at us. We're off creating. So there's no such thing as an oops. It's just a chance to be creative. Okay, so look how pretty that turned out. I was like, okay, all right, now let's turn it around. And I think what happened is, you know, I probably won't ever be able to create it again, but we're going to try. I was trying to line it up. Okay. You know, on second thought, I think I put it in over here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But we now know we can take this small embossing folder and use it to do an entire layer. Jody, isn't it so pretty? It's called Pretty Peacock. It's just so pretty. Now looky there. That must be what I did. I must have turned it around somehow because that is barely noticeable. Barely noticeable. Okay, now Kathy's idea was to actually do the washi tape on it. So because I picked Pretty Peacock, where's our washi tape? So the colors that show up next are Old Olive. I'm trying to think of the colors. Cindy, it's a new embossing folder, so go look for it. I am seeing some. So here's the thing. My strip's going to have to be like that to do what you said, Kathy. Make sense? So I can't even tell y'all how many hacks I've done now. This is so fun. Okay, let's just trim that bottom off. I want to see some of y'all doing this stuff. I want you to post it in our Stamping Friends Facebook group or put it on YouTube. Put it on YouTube. You can't put it on YouTube. I wish you could. I wish you could. All right, now let's cut this. I see more pretty peacock on this side, whereas over here I'm seeing the darker green. So I'm just going to trim this down to the tape. And then, what did I say? The other piece was 1.5 inches. That's a little too short. I'm going to do 1 3/4. And that's what we end up with. So, look at you, Michelle, copying those colors again for me. So this, I don't think I like it in the middle like that, but we could offset it a little bit. Stamp a greeting. What do y'all think? Can you emboss washi tape? Like on basic white cardstock, I could. What would you like for me to emboss it with? Here's some of the ones that we did with the adhesive sheets. I don't know why I keep wanting to call them window sheets. And I put it on wrong. So I'm just not a fan of using the adhesive sheets. Okay, so let's emboss this piece. I'll use the same embossing folder. So I kind of like that idea though. Kathy Walsh, let me know. Do you like that? What if we make a card like this and put a greeting? Let me know. We can do it. We can do whatever y'all want me to do. Let's emboss it. Bexy says, use it to decorate the glass of a frame of a favorite picture. Well, that's an idea. That's an idea. Okay. I'm just going to put this right in here. And we're going to see what happens. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? Y'all tell me what you want me to do because I'm not afraid to break something. Whoops. Why is that so thick? Hold on. Just making sure I don't have my plate in there. Kathy says, yeah, that looks great. I figured out how to turn the embossing folder. Yep, I do too. Me too. Such a happy mistake. Okay. There you go. I probably should have flipped it the other way. I like this side better, but there you go. You can emboss it. Bexy, the possibilities are endless. Endless. Julie says, are you doing mystery cards after this? Oh, no, Julie. I do mystery cards on the opposite Monday. I do mystery stamping, and then this week I do card making, and then next week I do mystery stamping, and then the next week I do card making. I needed to, for my own sanity, well-being, family. I needed to pull back a little bit. Going live twice a week was really getting harder on me. You know, I don't know. I'm not getting any younger. All right, I'm going to put this over here. I love this idea. Feeling like that's a little long. It is. All right, after this card, we're going to be done. Thank y'all for staying with me all this time. What card base do I want? I think I just want to stick with... This would be cute in a shadow box. So you guys are talking about doing home decor kind of stuff now. Which I love those ideas. Are we? Oh, Lori, you're right. Next week is Memorial Day. We're not doing mystery stamping on Memorial Day. Now, see, this is the challenge with me only going live on Mondays. This is the challenge. You know, because holidays are in the United States are always on a Monday. Okay, so this is what we have so far. I don't know. You know what? This almost feels like it should have been layered, matted. What do y'all think? And because I didn't use liquid glue, I can just take that right off. I feel like it needs matte to be matted with a different color. I know I grabbed some extra pieces of cardstock. Oh, what about fresh freesia? Y'all know what my creative desk looks like now. I got stuff stacked everywhere. So what did we say this was? This was 1 3/4. So I'm going to do 2 inches. And this is going to be 5 1/4. Oh, gold or darling duckling. Yeah, we're going to stick with this since we're running out of, I'm at 8 o'clock. I'm past 8 o'clock. Y'all just let me go on and on and on. Let me just add a little bit more adhesive. This was fun though, right? We've learned lots of things to use the Extraordinary Flora Washi Tape and stamp set. All right, let's try that again. Yes, that's what it needed. Just needed a little pop, right? Let's just get stamp set. This stamp set has, you know, sentiments for a sympathy card. Right, Lori, is better. It needed that separation. It was too stark. So let's see here. That's a little too small. So now y'all are seeing a little peek behind my creative processes. Let's try this. Let's try that. Let's measure it by eyeballing it. Yeah, that works. Okay, I think we need some more fresh freesia. This ended up being 1.5 by 3. So we're going to do 1 3/4, 3 1/4. You're so welcome, Brooke. Brooke, I got to tell you, you know, your pineapple hack, I now drink it for my knees because they told me I have to have knee replacement. Oh, that's a little big. And it's good for joints. It's not just congestion. It's like, it's good for joints. That needed to be 1 3/4. That's how I did that. Looks a little big. 1.5. Okay. It measures right. It just looks funny. So Brooke, I just wanted to tell you that. I use it now for that too. I drink a glass every day. I'm hoping it's just going to cure all my woes, all my ailments. Okay. I don't want to cover this up because this is my fresh freesia. You know, if we'd have left that in the middle, we could have almost made that into a cross. The things you think of later. We are creative scientists, Renee. That's hysterical. That's exactly what I am. I'm a creative scientist. Let's mix a little of this, a little bit of that. Let's see what we get. That's too funny. Brenda says she just ordered the tape just ordered the embossing tape and folder and stamp set. Well, there you go. My job is done, Brenda. Okay, that's pretty cute. I think that turned out really cute. All right, let's bring them all out for an encore here. We have got a lot. I got a lot. I got a watt. Look at all these. Look at all these. Look at all of these. So much fun. And there's more fun to be had because I got more. Like I said, this is going to last forever. And Michelle is giving you guys the item codes in the live chat. You can find at 8:30, which is just in like 15 minutes now. I knew I would go over an hour. I know me. And if you guys tell me something, I'm going to try it and we're just going to let this live go on longer. But at 8:30, you can go over to my blog. I'll put the link down there. I don't think I did. Anyway, I'll put the link below the video. You can go over to the blog and you can get that handout with most of these ideas on it. Just not the last 2 cards. Just not the last 2 cards, but that's okay. All you have to do is watch the video again to find those. And Polly Libby, thank you. I'm so glad. You guys love my cards. Maria says she loves them all. Thank you. Let's see. Pretty cards. Love them all. Does pineapple juice help AFib? No. What hurts AFib is eating too much salt, which I didn't think I did. But I think I do. I took a test. You know, those tests that you get on Facebook. I took a test. I was like, well, dadgum. Yeah, I like cheese. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, I like that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you will. I hope I have convinced you, if you're a washi tape user, that this is a cool washi tape to get. I hope I have convinced the ones who have never used washi tape to get this washi tape. All right, y'all. Have a good one, and I will see you. I will not be back next Monday night because that is a holiday. So, yeah. I'll try to send you something special in my email. If you're not on my newsletter list, you want to do that because I'm going to come up with something special. Maybe I'll just, I don't know. I better not say yet. All right, guys. Have a good one. Happy stamping, y'all.